back with more council gameplay. This is part 3, but we're on chapter 2 of the game, and I bought all the episodes, so we are ready to get back into it. I'm actually excited to see what happens next with Louis, and yeah, let's get into it.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
I'll be right back into it.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
To find your mother as quickly as possible. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer
every time
is
I
not
see
what
his
one
face,
would
I'm
call
scared.
Conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Not she in the middle of the floor?
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
I forgot almost that the girl died. Like, oh my God, we're right back into it. And now she's in the middle of the floor. They accusing me. Girl, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Okay, let me figure out how I play this again. Okay, I know we can get one book. I can't believe this is what we're coming back to. The tea is hot. We didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Louis, it wasn't you, I know. January 2nd, 1793, Lord Mortimer's office. The Council. Episode 2, Hide and Seek. Come on, SZA.
Is there nothing you want to say, Louis?
It wasn't me. I didn't kill her.
Like I
I'd
said.
much rather have met you under different circumstances.
Hold on,
Lord
hold
Mortimer,
on,
believe me, I'm very conscious of the
you looking
gravity of
kinda
the
good.
situation.
For these
Everything
times.
seems to point to me as the one who killed Elizabeth, but I swear I am innocent.
We did
Rest
not do
assured
it.
that I do want to believe you.
And all I want is to be able to prove it to you. When do we start?
We already have.
Louis looking stressed.
Tell me, Louis, how do you feel?
Silly question, slightly lost, trapped like a rat. Slightly lost.
I feel a bit disoriented.
That's only normal in your situation. You can hardly say you've been left unscathed lately. First,
I didn't
the
ask to be
disappearance of
here.
your
My
mother,
mama got me caught
and
up.
now, this murder.
Where are you going with this, my lord?
Sarah's behavior grew odd before her disappearance. Her attitude changed. She became prey to outbursts of violence and a number of temporary absences. I'm just trying to make sure that you don't go getting lost like your mother did.
You're not
Okay.
suggesting that I might have killed Elizabeth and that I don't remember, are you?
Okay.
No, Louis. It's just that what with your mother and now you, it's rather a lot. The more I take stock of the situation, the more I'm under the impression that you've been set up. But before going any
Yes.
further,
Well, yes.
I must inform you that Sir Gregory is about to arrive. He is coming to question you about the murder of poor Elizabeth, whom he was very fond of. He is quite determined to find the culprit, whomever they may be. So, convince him of your innocence. Then we can continue this conversation.
Oh, brother. Character reveal, Lord Mortimer.
William, I would like to see you a moment before we begin. In private.
Let's step outside a moment. Louis, this will only take a few moments.
There's a reason why I walk like this. I walk. Come on with the click clacks. Search the study. Wait. We already look suspicious, so I was like, what the f? Like,
Let's take this chance to look around.
we couldn't just sit there, you know? I forgot how to run. Okay, there we go. Okay. How do I get rid of this thing again? Can we use one of our things? Restores effort points. Curse. Cures negative alterations. Okay, we don't have any. Next skill use is free. Okay, we're back up in this gig, child. We didn't do it. I didn't kill her. I didn't kill the lady. Can I look at this?
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Period. Still can't cure this little negative thing I got. Enclosure the witness statements of guests Bonaparte and Hillsborough. Statement of Napoleon Bonaparte. When asked, what were you doing yesterday evening, Monsieur, I don't know how to say that name. After talking with Lord Mortimer, I spent the evening playing cards with Sir Gregory, Mr. Washington, and His Eminence Piaggi. Sir Gregory won. When asked, did you notice anything strange throughout the evening? Monsieur replied, at daybreak, I thought I saw someone on the balcony, but couldn't see who it was. Statement of Duchess Hillsborough. When asked, what were you doing yesterday evening? The Duchess replied, I spent the evening in Monsieur de Richet's company. We admired the works exhibited in the manor gallery. Okay, yeah, the Duchess got me. While going up to bed, we ran into Miss Adams. As I was tired, I left him and Miss Adams in conversation and went to bed. Oh no, she don't got me. When asked, did you notice anything strange throughout the evening? The Duchess replied, no, not that I remembered. Oh no, they coming back.
Please, sit back down, Louis.
What's the tea? What's the tea?
This sort of behavior is not working in your favor, young man.
I didn't
Monsieur
do
de Richet,
anything.
you were found standing over Miss Adams' body. We must shed some light on your responsibility in this tragedy.
I didn't
We shall
do
then
anything.
decide on your fate. But you must know that if you do not convince us of your innocence, it will cost you dearly. Now you're going to tell us everything that happened last night, without leaving any detail out. First things first, how did your evening begin?
I was with Emily when Elizabeth turned up. Elizabeth asked to speak to me. I was with Emily.
Duchess Hillsborough and I were returning to our rooms when Elizabeth came upon us.
Oh, so you were with the Duchess?
Yes, we were talking. We were walking up the stairs, and it was late.
Where did you come from?
I don't remember.
Tell him the truth from the Grand Hall. I don't remember. Tell the truth!
We came from the portrait gallery, if I remember rightly.
That is what the Duchess said.
Exactly.
Continue.
Exactly.
We were heading for our rooms when Elizabeth burst into the corridor, barely dressed. She was panic-stricken and insisted on speaking to me. So I found myself in Elizabeth's room. We sat down together. She insisted we have a drink, or she would refuse to confide in me.
What exactly did she want to speak about at such a late hour?
About her childhood with my mother. Says she feared Mortimer. She claimed she saw my mother the evening before. Can I use something free? Next skill use is free. About her childhood with my mother.
She was distressed. She just found out that I was Sarah de Richet's son and sort of insisted on telling me about the horrors my mother made her suffer.
What do we have to
She was
lie
convinced
for?
she
Like
was
we
going
didn't do
to die.
anything.
It turns out she wasn't wrong. And what happened next?
Then she told me she had poured laudanum in my glass. The next minute I was on the floor. When I woke up, she was lying in a pool of blood.
That is all you have to say? You expect us to believe that you have no
That is
idea
what
happened
happened,
to her?
Butchface?
Yes, because I'm telling you the truth.
How can you possibly expect us to believe you?
Gregory, we must consider every possibility. Louis, do you have any idea who could have done it?
Jaquez Peru, my mother. It could have been me. I don't know. Washington. Bitch, I don't know.
Look, frankly, it's beyond me. I just don't know.
Monsieur de Richet, don't you think it would be in your interest to help us find another suspect?
I found it. My mother. It could have been me. What? Wait, pause. How am I just supposed to make a judgment? I don't know. I feel like I'm really in the courtroom, bitch. I don't know. I don't think it was Mr. Washington because he was just trying to find out the tea. I don't think it was my mom. How is it gonna be my mom? She's not even here. It could be this one in the corner. It could be, but I don't know. I'm gonna say the boy.
Why don't you ask him where he was last night?
Exactly.
Monsieur
Exactly.
Peru, what would his motive be? Do you have any proof?
No, not exactly, but he'd already roughed her up once.
Monsieur de Richet, you should not accuse the first person to come along without at least some proof. I'm sure you are worthier than that.
Can you think of anyone else?
Let's finish this, William. I don't rightly know how we can give the benefit of the doubt to an individual who can
Condemned?
manipulate the truth to absurdity.
Louis,
I don't know.
unfortunately, you haven't managed to convince us. You will agree that you had the time and the motive to commit the murder.
How am I
am
accused?
devastated,
I
but
didn't do
I must agree
anything.
with Gregory.
How would it be my
Declare
mother
you
or George
guilty.
Washington? How?
Gentlemen, if you please, wait. There is something else. Elizabeth ended up telling me why my mother had tried to treat her.
The voices in her head, is that it?
She spoke to you about them too, didn't she? Gentlemen, I'm not a doctor, but she was persuaded she heard voices in her head. You don't think she might have killed herself,
By
do you?
stabbing herself 9 times. I find that extremely unlikely, don't you?
What? Stabbed 9 times?
It appears that the murderer walked up and stabbed her several times from behind. We counted 9 gashes in all. All of them were relatively shallow, and they were all given from roughly the same angle of attack. Traces of blood appear to prove that she was
I am so
standing
confused.
throughout the attack.
Shallow slashes? You have no proof against me?
I might not have the strength of Hercules, but if I had stabbed a woman, I'd probably have made deeper cuts.
Sounds plausible. I have to admit, you put forward a powerful argument, Monsieur de Richet.
I think that will be all, Gregory. The benefit of the doubt suffices.
Look at him ready to shoot me. Was it you? Yeah, ho. Yeah, put it away.
I would like to thank you for helping us shed light on what happened last night. To be honest, you are not the only suspect. I'm prepared to believe you were drugged. Our poor Elizabeth hid the stuff everywhere, and I could smell laudanum on you 3 yards away.
So you knew it wasn't me from the start?
We weren't sure. Louis, I am sorry, but everything points in the same direction. I only know one person on this island who might have had a big enough grudge against Elizabeth, who has no alibi,
It wasn't me,
and
so
whose
let's
behavior is,
wrap it up.
well,
Wrap it up.
Suspect. Not to mention dangerous.
Tell me what happened before my arrival. I think I've been patient enough.
I hate his eye color. Oh my god.
You don't need us for any of this. So come along, Monsieur Peru.
Get me out of here.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
She isn't missing. She's in hiding. She does it often. I feel like she isn't missing. She's in hiding.
She isn't missing, you know.
What? What do you mean?
My mother has left traces in every nook and cranny of your island, my lord. She's definitely here. Now, what worries me most is why she doesn't show herself.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
Right.
I knew about your mother's activities and yours in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain
Get into
by
that
working
sleeve.
together.
Get into that sleeve.
You mean the
Hold
cannon deal
on.
with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
Mr. Bonaparte.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far. Yet he told me that you had spoken and that you hadn't been able to reach an understanding.
That's putting it mildly. Monsieur Bonaparte is one of those guys who only understands people who think like he does.
Ah, I see what you mean. He is indeed rather inflexible when it comes to certain subjects. But I am still of the opinion that you can manage to get along.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me.
We shall see. However, one thing that surprises me, did my mother sell arms? Why help a lieutenant? Did my mother sell arms?
Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable.
He's
France
stressed.
is in turmoil, and having support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending?
Oh,
if
here
only
we
to
go.
follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
Absolutely no idea. She was looking for a buyer. I have no idea.
If only my mother had trusted me, but she remained very mysterious. I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head of the Order, secrets are her bread and butter, as you can imagine. That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
Well, I'm sure that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears.
Will
There's
she?
something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Maybe she's wary of someone. Maybe she's lost her mind. She might have discovered something. Maybe she discovered something.
Maybe she found something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating. If she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
Enough about her. What of her disappearance? What did you speak about together?
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. And ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jersey. Or
I
the
do not
adoption
trust
of the
this
metric
man.
system in France last year. Or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Dang! I need more erudition. What? In politics? Oh my god!
My mother must
Fascinating.
have undoubtedly taken great pleasure in these exchanges. She always was one to appreciate broadening her knowledge. I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my
The
subject of
jacket is
predilection,
eating.
especially the third.
It's gonna be money.
My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
My ancestor. Oh my god! I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. Let me do it.
Unfortunately, my lord, the Crusades are not my chosen field.
Over here looking dumb. Louis, you be looking dumb
You have
every
plenty of
second.
time to learn. Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister.
Oh.
And she shot her with a pistol. Then,
I
before
thought that
Gregory
was
could
just a little
intervene,
dream.
she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on. That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot
Yeah.
my sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that? Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation, until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when
This
she
is a lot
wanted
of
to be alone?
talking. Like, I get
would
it.
shut
My
herself
mother
away in
is
the room
weird.
and
Let's
use her
carry
box
on.
room
Let's get to
upstairs.
the climax.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall
I don't
stay
know
on her
about this
trail
man.
and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
Okay, girl, because that was a lot. And I didn't do good. I know I didn't do good. Y'all don't even have to tell
The
me.
room was just opposite Mortimer's study.
That was a lot for Elbow, okay? A lot. I just feel like our mom has gotten us into so much drama, and they did not have to sit there and accuse us of all that stuff, and they knew that we were not guilty. They knew that girl was crazy. They knew it. And also, I just feel like Louis was the one who was summoned here. So why is everyone like attacking him on some, you are a weird person? Like, y'all told me to come here to find my mother, and y'all knew all this stuff was happening. So what are we really going through? Go to the tower room. Where the hell is the tower room? Like, exactly. I don't know where I'm going. It's not giving me any direction. Oh. Am I missing stuff? I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Where is the tower room? Maybe it's in one of these rooms. Where is the tower room? Is this my room? Oh! This is the tower room. I don't know where I'm going. Look for clues.
Dante's paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortar world must ripen in our rays.
Okay. We can't miss
That water will
nothing.
give me a little reprieve.
A little what? Restores effort points. We need the thing that cures, like, you know, displays immunities.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
I love seeing the art in this gameplay. Examine the painting. I remember this story. The Myth of St. Paul. When are we gonna get more
Caravaggio
like
painted a magnificent
XP?
command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
I feel like I'm in art history. We got it. We got it. What's over here? More royal jelly.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us.
His mom
Trust
is so
in my
shady.
faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be? Who could she be suspicious of?
Emily.
Let's find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Consult your notes. She says we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is on to us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. Okay, so we need to find a man with the sword, just like we found Medusa. Oh, what's over here?
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
More coins. We read that already. Oh, I'm skipping stuff.
What is this disc?
Observe the disc. I can't even look at stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Like, give me some more XP, please. Cause this is getting a little crazy. I don't want to leave the room yet. Consult your notes. We must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is on to us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. I still have to look for clues, so I don't even know. What do you mean, mother? What do you mean? Am I missing something? You know, our mother and her little chopped arm is causing us a lot of, like, problems. I can't believe that really happened, though. Like, what happened to her arm? What is the tea? That's all that I found in here? There's got to be more. It still says look for clues. Is there something else? We looked at that book. I don't know. There's no way that's it. Can I go out here? Leave the door open.
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic
Pick the
sound,
lock.
like a key falling to the
Force
floor.
the door open. How do you open it? What? Use the disc. Can we?
We'll see if it works.
That was easy, and I saved some points. Period.
It's open.
It's open. I see, Louis. We up in here. Oh my god, the bedrooms. Oh my god, the bedrooms are eating. Observe the painting.
St. John, painted by Guido Rini.
How does he have the money to afford all of these paintings is insane to me. We got a new book. What's this?
The New Testament.
Not the New Testament. The Gospel Acts of Apostles. Analyze the book. Stop reading. Why do we need all of this? What is it?
This book is incredibly precious. I believe this is the book my mother referred to when calling upon the Lord.
Okay. Baby, this is a lot, mother. Observe the painting.
The drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Rini.
He looks strung out. Oh my god.
Transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Louis, I think you need some sleep, Papa. Papa, I think you need some sleep.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
A chest with the occult symbol. I can't even pick the lock. Move away, use the right key, use the left key. I can't even do any of this. Okay, we gotta find something to make it start shaking in here.
Devil's Thorn. Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Okay. I don't know if that tells us anything. That can't be the only thing in this room. There's no way. There is no way. What's this?
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni.
More royal jelly. Wow. Wow. But where are the clues? I can't even open this. I hate this part right here. I can't even go outside. We looked at that. We looked at that. We looked at that. Oh, we need to look at the painting. Amber fragments. Okay. Nothing else of importance? Because there's no way. I have to be missing something. We looked at this box. We can't open it. Hello, hello, hello. This is stressing me and my homegirls out bad, okay? Like, what do you want from me? What do you want? Oh, I didn't look at this.
Several portraits of apostles,
No, I did.
all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
We looked at everything in here, I'm pretty sure. And now it's telling me to look at my notes, which we did.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be? Who could she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith,
I must find the
sword.
next part.
I recognize her love of riddles there.
I must find the next part. So we have to find the next part of the riddle. We must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. The only thing I remember of having a sword is this painting.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio. Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
We have to tap into our big brain for this one, huh? I don't know. We looked at that. The man with the sword. The man with the sword. The man with the sword. That doesn't have a sword. That doesn't have a sword. Oh, we already looked at this. Oh, do we have to read this? Ew. Gospel Acts of the Apostles, Epistles of Paul. Oh my gosh, this is like the whole Bible. Go back, go back, go back.
I guess I'll just come back later.
It has to be in that Bible. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, it was just a freaking coin. It has to be something in this Bible that gives us a clue, especially with the paintings and stuff. So, what is this painting again?
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Reni.
Okay, so this is Saint Mark. Maybe we have to find something in the Bible that has to do with Mark. The Gospel according to Saint Mark, chapter 1, verse 9.
And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in Jordan. And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet. Then came together unto him the Pharisees, and certain of the scribes, which came from Jerusalem.
Baby, I don't know what none of this means. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what none of this means. I thought the Bible would lead us somewhere, but I really feel like it's the case. It's the case over here, but we can't open it. We can't.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
We can't use it.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Oh my gosh, I used the free use one. I didn't know I could use that. Yes, pick the lock, pick the lock. It was just golden elixir. Ah! Don't piss me off. What do you mean it was just golden elixir? Can I leave? I'm over it. Let me out. Oh my God, my Shayla, my Louie. I don't know how to get you out of here. I'm stuck. I swore it was gonna be something in there. A golden elixir out? Stop playing with me.
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
I get that. So it's definitely in this Bible. The clues are definitely in this Bible. It's just, Now it says apostles over there. It's Mark over there. The Acts of the Apostles, maybe.
And suddenly there came a sound from heaven like a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting. And there were 7 sons of one Sceva, a Jew, and chief of the priests which did so.
Okay. Am I supposed to just keep reading these?
Then they suborned men, which said, We have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against God.
I'm reading all the apostle ones, trying to see.
And he became very hungry, and would have eaten, but while they were made ready, he fell into a trance. Hey, there's a note here.
I knew it.
A message from Mother in reply to E.
I knew it.
We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him. Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself. I suppose this must be the last message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare? I must go beyond the nightmare. What does she mean by that?
It's probably allegorical. It's probably literal. No, it's not literal, duh.
I'm guessing it's a metaphor. I need to figure out what this means. Mortimer's getting his guests together. I ought to join them so I don't look suspicious.
Item edit to inventory, Bible's notes. That took me way too long. Way too long. I failed 2 and success at 3. I don't know if I'm getting worse or better at this. I failed 2 and success at 3. I did not understand my mother's message. How? I went through the Bible, ho. I could have found the conversation between my mother and her partner. How did I not find it? You have cleared your name in the eyes of your guests. I searched Lord Mortimer's study and I discovered my mother's message. This game just love to play with me. Love to play with me, I swear. I need to be smart about where I put these XP points because obviously I'm not doing enough. Let me get one of these science ones. Vigilance. Questioning. We definitely need to add more to politics. I might add 2 to politics, actually. Benefit from sound, culture, background in the arts, geography, and history. 1 point left before level 1. Let me get that. On to the next part. Here we go to the little meeting.
It's time I went back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Louis is so stressed. Oh my gosh, look at the creepy little guards. Please. What's up?
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
Oh, that's downstairs. I know where that's at. We gotta start using some of our little things, though. Meet with the other guests in the small salon.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
Get into that
I have news about your
dress.
sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Speak about the messages. Ask her to go beyond the nightmare. Don't send her on my mother's trail. Speak about the messages.
They kept up a secret correspondence, which makes me think they were suspicious of someone.
And did you find out who it was?
No, but von Wollner is mentioned. They were planning to make a quick getaway, and
I don't trust Emily either, so not
have you
much.
got these messages?
Show her, say no. It's like I trust her, but I don't trust her. So for right now, because she did tell the truth about that night. Let's show her. Let's show her.
Go ahead, take a look.
I see. I must say, thanks for your honesty, Louis.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
No, we're gonna keep quiet. Now, we're gonna give her a little bit, but not too much. We're gonna keep quiet.
I better keep that to myself for the time being.
Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
Nah, yeah. We gotta keep that to ourselves. That's a little bit too much.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
I'm so tired of this man.
Friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
Who is it?
And who is this charming character?
Manuel Godoy, the Duke of La Alcudia.
He's the head of the Spanish government, Monsieur de Richet. He's the one who, in practice, controls Spain.
Lord Mormont, like their side profile is eating.
You are all out of your minds.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let
my
me
God,
inform
he
you
got a nose
that
on
yesterday
him.
morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined.
Dang.
What? The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our
Gag.
monarchies are in danger. I have said it before. How dare they?
Oh dear.
They gagged.
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. Well,
Ridiculous! Bastard! He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for 1 vote! Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until this, anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France.
Get into Emily dress.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back
Girl,
a moment.
sit.
In the name of holiness, he was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
No, brother. Calm things down. Think of the consequences for the order. Calm things down.
Gentlemen, Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here. We should be able to manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
That's enough, sir.
Back up.
with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
I am.
Sarah is his mother, Duke.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our
History
respective
has
countries
its
are allowed to respond
eyes
appropriately to this
on
news.
you.
Rest assured,
I have
the
to stop
response
singing
will
Hamilton.
not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. Delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here.
Yes,
In the
can we
meantime,
find out? Well,
I shall
yes.
leave you to get to know one another.
Oh, here we
When
go
you
again.
hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
Here we go again. Dang! He can barely walk. Yes, George Washington. Strut. Pooch.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked.
No. Everyone leave me alone.
I
Oh,
heard about your
confrontation.
mother's
No.
disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he
What's
wants
the
from me.
tea?
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
What is he waiting for? I have no time for that. Tell him what you found. Does he have feelings for her? What? I guess, does he have feelings for her? But I'm not gonna waste points on that, so let's try to use this.
Hear you speak, it sounds like you and my mother were close.
Let's say I hold your mother in high esteem, yes. We were even planning to work together.
That's what he was getting at.
I feel like I didn't have to use points for that,
Did
but whatever.
she tell you about our arrangement?
So this is why he's interested. No, pretend to know. How could I know? Pretend to know?
Of course she did.
Perfect. I'm glad to know it. So, how should we proceed then?
What do you mean?
Oh, come, sir. No point pretending. You know. You obviously have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Please!
You might have come across some old books.
Wait, I
in
didn't?
her belongings, perhaps?
I'd be so confused, child. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps. He looks obsessed. That Louis is reading him. String him along,
Indeed.
string him along.
My mother is never without her favorite book.
Oh, a stroke of luck?
I didn't think her original edition of Bougainville would be so captivating to you.
No, indeed. The one I'm interested in is a very old book. With
The Bible?
each chapter under lock and key. It has nothing to do with de Bougainville's book.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
eating him up, and I don't
anything
even
about
know
that.
how.
Oh, well, too bad.
You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this
The Bible?
It's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchardt in Paris. Do you know him?
Lied to him? Yes, absolutely not.
I've never heard of him. I'm sorry. I haven't been much help to you.
Well, too bad.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your
I don't know how I got
Mr.
through that, but
and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, von Volner. You're the one who von Borchardt was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet.
Nah, he threatened us.
You are playing a dangerous game. Please know that I am working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
Mortimer? The King of Prussia. Home? Who the hell is home? I don't even remember these people. The King of Prussia? Home? I don't think it's Mortimer. Home?
It's Sir Gregory.
Correct.
I was
You
right!
ought to know then, he is not a man who likes to be duped. You are walking on thin ice, sir.
I am eating! Okay, I'm coming back for my revenge. Let me talk to this man. What's up?
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
Tell me more about the coming conference. Ask him about the nightmare. Leave Napoleon. Ask him his opinion of Godoy.
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Tell me more. Will this not be an opportunity to get to know him better? He doesn't give a damn about his reputation. His reputation precedes him.
There are some rumors about his loose morals.
Gag.
Juste, monsieur. Add to that his devouring ambition, if you want my opinion. Get lover boy rather than gaining merit for his career. It's a disgrace for any soldier.
I understand your point of view.
Tell me more about the coming conference. Ask him about the nightmare. Ask about the
Would you
conference.
have
I'm
any
holding off
more
with the nightmare
information about
stuff.
the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
I guess ask him about the nightmare.
Does expression "go beyond the nightmare" mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Okay, we good.
Well,
we good.
I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
No.
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
That didn't help at all. Who else I gotta talk to? Anybody else around? Oh, give me this. Inventory full.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
I already know what this is giving. No. I don't need no golden elixir. Leave me alone.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Oh, I'm putting together this encyclopedia real good.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Okay, so where did everybody go? Because I thought I was supposed to be talking to people. Is anyone concerned for their health? I thought I was supposed to be talking to people. Find out more clues about your mother's notes. Do I do it in there? Oh, what's this? Oh, nobody want to sit down? I got stuff to do. I can talk to him.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
What can you tell me about our host? I have a few questions about the manor. I was wondering if you could help me out. What can you tell me about the guests? No, I'm okay. I know he ain't gonna tell me nothing. Find out more clues. So, I don't know where everybody went, though, because I thought I would have to talk to more people. Are they at the corner? Around the corner? What's in here? Oh, I can't even go through here. Only this man is here? Come on now. Where y'all at? Where everybody at? Where are y'all at? Oh, George Washington. Hello.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
What context? He must have a good reason.
I wonder what promise Lord Mortimer could have made to make him agree to come here, given the circumstances.
Who knows?
Speak about nightmare.
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second.
Oh my God, this wooden teeth
Nothing
man don't know nothing.
Sorry, Louis, but I am
He's an
unable
idiot.
to help you.
Okay, bye.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend.
Don't know nothing.
Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
Oh, I
That's a
plan
good idea.
to. I plan to.
Thank you
Trust.
once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
Why are we promising to talk to people later? Like, I don't want to talk to none of y'all. Like, I hate all of y'all. Where is my mom? Can't go out there. Where are these people? Maybe they just in their rooms. That was George Washington. Can I go out here? Oh, I can go in here. What's in here? Oh, this is that room again. Oh, look at the priest. Or the pope. Whatever he is.
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
The king was playing with fire. The king made things worse all by himself. I guess the king was playing with fire.
I'm sorry for King Louis.
You just encountered an immunity. One effort point is unlocked.
But he did everything to put himself there.
Louis, how can you say such a thing? Even if France
Dang!
rejects the
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do
don't
that.
go and behead a person of high status. They
My bad, my
always
bad, my
serve
bad.
Our cause better alive than dead.
I didn't mean to click that. I knew it was the other one.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her.
If you don't find Sarah before my departure, I must ask you to give me back the letter I gave you.
Oh, is that right?
Don't worry about that, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
I did. This man got on my nerves. we're gonna ask him about the nightmare.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say.
He got some big hands, don't
tell
he?
me a little more about the context?
A place or an object, a connection with anything here? A place or an object?
I mean, if it were a place or an object found on this island, what would you think of first?
The night.
He don't know.
No, I don't see anything. I'm sorry.
Well, that's too bad.
Ah, wait.
Oh!
I suppose it might be that horrible painting hanging in Lord Mortimer's study.
Pretend not to be that interested. Right. Well, don't worry about it. I was just curious.
I'm good.
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
Okay, so we know about the painting now. Go to Mortimer's study. Do I know where that is? Maybe. This is the library again. Oh, I just missed something.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressed.
Is that the same stuff I saw before? Where's his study at? We back up in this geek. There's a reason why I walk like this. I walk. Maybe we gotta go through here. Let's see. Ooh, another box.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Pick the two locks, use the right key. Dang, it didn't work.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Unlock the second lock. If this is another elixir or something, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, let's just go. How do I use up all the stuff in my inventory, girl? When I'm not even in like the moment, you know? Where is his office? I hear people knocking though. Maybe it's the other way.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
Okay, here we go. Finally. It's over here stumbling. Find the nightmare. This. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Dear Paletti, I'm writing with regard to the dates of paintings that I sent you from temporary exhibition. Please note that they are part of my private collection and are dated according to the Freemason's calendar in use at the time. As you may well have guessed, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. What? No need to remind you that Freemason year begins in March, not January. About the Luganus painting, I took the liberty to have the spare touched up so it better corresponds to the actual spare. I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. What is happening in here? Y'all scamming? Accounts for the year 1792. It's giving cult. It's giving cult. It's giving cult. What the hell is that?
Let's take a closer look.
Take a chocolate, the dessert, the most in vogue nowadays. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where like it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna move away. What is this?
Now, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Oh, brother. Let's see this painting.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about.
Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond.
Watch that come in here.
Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think.
Oh no.
There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Here we go. More puzzles. More puzzles. Love that for me. Find a mechanism to move the painting. What are you? Take the red berries. Is something happening with the plates of stuff? Leviathan. Oh, what's this? Move! Oh, we found a clue?
I don't think this book can help me.
Oh my God, Louis, you be stressing me out, bruh. What's this? Is it this?
No, what have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Oh!
A minor bird.
Speak to the bird.
Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah? Well, Waldo, is your master good?
Oh my God, this bird don't know nothing. Get out of here. Can we feed the bird? What's this? Oh, is that the lock? Period. Oh no, is this another puzzle?
Aha,
help me.
I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
Oh my God, here we go. Let me bring my big brain out. What? Find the code of the hidden door. Notice something. Watch the rollers. Lower the lever. Let me use my little points. Watch the rollers. Difficulty 3. Watch the rollers. Notice something. I guess notice something.
It's a complex mechanism. Looks like the third ring is a bit seized up. It gets stuck on
number 9. Lower the lever.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, we have to find the code. Oh my gosh, the dates. Let's look at the dates. Let me see. $1792. Did I just figure this out? Wait a minute. Why do I think it's 1792? Hold on. $17. $90. No, I went past 2. Oh my God, that wasn't even
I got
it.
it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Find the code of the hidden door. I swore it was gonna be 1792. Look at me. What's this?
Hey, there are 2 dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
Analyze the dates.
The 2 dates most likely relate to 2 calendars. The Gregorian calendar and, well, the Freemason calendar.
Okay, like that's why I say it had to do with the dates, but accounts for the year 1792. Master paintings 280. Remember to reduce wood consumption next year. Okay, what about this letter?
Now, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer.
Girl, we already looked at that.
Things sometimes.
Please note that part of my private collection. No need to remind you that the Freemason year begins in March and not January. Okay, thinking caps, y'all. Thinking caps. Thinking caps about. I don't know. This is definitely harder than the Medusa one. Chocolate. Wine, water, powder, pounds, dress stone, candles, food. 8156. 8156. Eight. One. But didn't it say one of these were stuck on 9?
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
So which one has a 9 in it? That's why I thought it was 1792, but maybe I gotta look at another painting.
William Alexander Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anno Lucis, 5190. That's a funny date.
5190? Go back. 5190. Me putting in anything. I'm putting anything in this boy. 5190. 5. There should be 1. 5 1, which it said this was stuck on 9. 5190. Oh, go back. Lower the lever.
Damn it. It doesn't work. 5190.
I was pretty sure it was right. Maybe I didn't use the right
dating system.
5190. So what did they say about the day again? No need to remind you that the Freemason year begins in March and not January. Hold on. You must subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. So 5190 minus 4,000. Now I'm using my calculator. Look, I'm not a math girl. I'm an artist. 1190. 1190. Lower the lever.
Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close.
What?
1190. Isn't the right date when you subtract?
Exactly.
4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
They got me working overtime. I swore I was getting it. As you may have guessed, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. No need to remind you that the Freemason year begins in March, not January. Okay, let me look at this painting.
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but we can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
What's this one?
Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
I don't want to use my points for this because I don't know. I'm so confused. What about this one?
A painting depicting the Third Crusade. It's titled Winter Before the Fall of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Situate the scene. Oh my God, my Shayla, how is this not the answer? Ow.
Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close. 1,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Okay, so we know the third number is 9 for sure. And we just subtracted it by 4,000 and that wasn't right. Counts for the year 1792. I feel like this has something to do with it, but I just don't know. The way I literally don't know, I'm just a girl. Please, someone help me. Help me. Am I missing a clue? Let me explore everything. My inventory is full. What if I fell in this? Give me a clue. I swore it was 19. What did I say? 19 something? I don't know. Help me.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde. Hey, the dates indicate AL and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
What? And it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, the counting system again. Second Crusade, Third Crusade, First Crusade. First?
The famous call of Pope Urban II. 20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promises a plenary indulgence to Christians who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish. Not to mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported, or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion.
That told me nothing.
Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people in the fire of the Church of Itri, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his own crusade. The result, in Germany, a new outburst of violence against the Jewish community, and a monumental fiasco by poor Louis VII, cuckolded by his wife's uncle.
The Third Crusade.
The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi Bull of 5,187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5,190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
Link the author to the dates. See, this is why I need more points, because I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe I figured it out. So, it says that basically the Freemason year is 4,000 plus the Gregorian year. I don't even know what that means. But what if I do... What was that painting again? What if I do... Go back, go back.
William Alexander Mortimer the
5190
month of Anna Lucis, 5,190. That's a
plus
funny date.
$4,000. Okay, no, not this date. Not this date. What if we do 1792? I think that was it. No, the other one. 1792. Remember to reduce. No, that don't have nothing. What do we do? 1792 plus 4,000. We get 5,792. 5792 minus 5190. No, that's not even enough numbers.
187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
$5187. $5189 minus 4,000. I'm finna go through every year. 5189. I mean 5190. Whichever number it is that I subtract from this has to have 9 in the third place. It's not 5192. 5190 minus 4,000 is the same number we been got. 5191 minus 4,000. Why am I doing all of this? Is 1191. I already tried 2. Let me try this. I'm like, bruh, why am I on a calculator? You told me subtract 4, I'm subtracting 4. I'm just gonna do every year on the book and subtract it by 4,000. This is 591. Y'all know what I'm saying. 5. Hold on, let me make sure. My only thought process is to go through each of the years. So let me see. 1191. No, this has to be 9. Oh my God!
Open sesame.
Stop playing with me! I don't even want to play this anymore. That took me, I want y'all to know I've been sitting here for hours. Like, not hours, but like 40 minutes. Get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face. Not another one. Another one is crazy. Another one is crazy. Y'all should see the time on my OBS right now.
Lord
I've been here for like more than an hour. Like, please. Now what? Now I gotta explore. After I just went through, it felt like, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Lord Mortimer, I'm writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act. Oh, whoa, Black History Month? We must absolutely legislate on a national level and not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It was initially intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing it, we risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters and unable to find any slaves on the run. They kidnap the first black they come across, which they pass off as a wanted runaway. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. Thank you in advance, your friend John Adams. Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth for me. Okay, John. This gift has been delivered. His son. Nah, this is a lot. It's a map of the Americas.
This shows the forces present in America.
Okay, I'm not wasting points. My dear friend, with thanks for your services rendered in help in the fight against the Spanish and the conquest of Oran, a ship bound from Marseilles in France has been chartered. Hidden aboard are a few corpses infected with the plague that is decimating our country at this moment. Be very careful when handling these boxes, because if inadvertently open, you risk spreading the disease all over France. What is happening? Lord Mortimer, you giving Scamiana. It's a map of
It
Europe.
shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
The way I can't even process information because it just took me so long to figure out that goddamn code. Like, William, whatever your projects, it would seem that our father is against leaving you with a grip on Europe. Russia will soon commit itself to the coalition against your dear France. Don't think you can resist for long. I beseech you, William, not to persist. You are tearing our family apart, your loving brother. P.S. I shall come to your conference, but do you think that holding it at the present moment is conductive? Not the tea. My dear friend, thank you for your words. I do understand your situation. I regret having to confront you militarily, but if the situation obliges me to declare war, then do what you think fit. Under your advisement and with a weary heart, I am off to meet up with the coalition that opposes you in the hope of serving you again. George, King of the King of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Hello? This man got too much power. Is this the same one we just looked at? It's a map of Asia. Asia!
Looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Oh, Lord Mortimer. I don't even know if I be saying your name right, but you definitely in something. I don't know. You definitely in something. Oh, did it just reveal more to me? I could have been using that the whole time. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. That just revealed more to me. Hello? Nobody told me to use my devil's breath. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail.
The tea!
Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where?
I knew he knew something. The sword!
She's left for Mortimer is this stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Yeah, no, something is happening. Also, I should have been using this devil's thing. Nobody told me nothing. Nothing. Plans to intervene in Belgium are to go ahead and set down. I'm occupying the I ain't reading all that. Okay, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Lord Mortimer, you cannot be trusted, this thing. You cannot be trusted, Sting. I'm full of royal jelly, apparently. And what's going on in here?
Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all
look. A pack of tarot
cards.
Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me.
Gag. Read the draw. Okay, so I need to get my occult up, apparently. The tiger is dying. On your demand, I have attacked Travancore and personally cut the throats of as many Englishmen as possible. Though without help from the French, I cannot hold them off much longer. My forces are rapidly diminishing in spite of your new rockets. Hello? What is this man into?
Something strange about this table.
Look at the
Little
instruments.
Surgeon's perfect collection.
What is he in here doing? Discover immunity. Is it a brain?
Formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
Oh, What is he in here doing?
That for writing the homing pigeon messages. An iron mask.
Go find your mother. Oh, we still over here exploring. They told me to go find my mother. Where the hell she at? Key with an occult fire symbol.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Oh my god. I'm so tired of opening those boxes.
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
Yes, giving he's shady. Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, he can't be trusted. He got too much power.
3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
This man cannot be trusted.
Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais. Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is
Skill level
possible
up?
to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on. There are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Boy, you're not even reading it no more. But at least our skill went up. Oh, what's this?
It's locked.
Okay.
Oh, shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
I don't have time for this. I don't. Y'all, I'm so tired. Like, not again. Not again. What?
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Examine the lever.
It looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Think about the mechanism as a whole. I don't have any points. Wait, can I use this? No. Oh, I can.
The mechanism passes through the wall. The wheels are the same on both sides. Chances are the combination I used on the other side works on this side too.
Okay. I don't even remember. Oh, 1191. Got it up on my calculator. Oh. One. Dang, I can't even see. 1, 1. Nine. Oh. 1. Pull the lever.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Lower it.
Whoa, whoa. If the grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date, I'd better not mess up again.
Not I'm about to die!
It's really working.
Oh my god. But it stays the same. Is it the opposite? 1. Six. 1, 1. 9, 1. 7, 8. 9.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
What if I get this wrong again? Hold on. 1191. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the 6 is upside down. I don't know, child. Kill me then.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
No! Bruh.
The wheels are stuck. Shit! I'm cornered like a rat.
GG's. GG's. Do I have to redo this? No!
Someone's coming. Please don't let it be Mortimer.
Okay, I thought it was the same but flipped.
Deliberately avoiding me. 4 years ago, I was his favorite. But nowadays, I have to ask for an audience with his lordship.
Damn it! It's Peru.
Keep quiet, call for help, keep quiet.
I don't know if I should, but...
Well, that's it. I've had enough of being humiliated.
I'm wasting my time here.
After everything I've done on his behalf, he dares treat me like a lackey?
Keep quiet, keep quiet.
I've bled the Parisian elite for the sake of his whims, and what have I got to show for it? Doesn't even have the courtesy to give me 5 minutes of his time. I wanted to put my mind at ease. Well, that's done. I know what I've got to do now.
I must find my mother. So much for discretion. Monsieur Peru! It's me! Monsieur de Riche!
What the devil is going on?
I need your help!
Where are you, de Riche?
Behind the painting! Open it, please! I've shut myself in! There's a pedal under Lord Mortimer's desk. Can you see it?
There's no... Hang on. Yes.
I
Good.
messed up.
Now
I
press
messed
it.
up, child, because I know he
Yeah.
about to gag
Done.
me.
You should see something resembling a frame with numbers. Yes? You have to turn them to set the combination.
Oh, they trying to trick me. No, I got it up on my calculator. 1191.
1191.
He finna tell me. He is going to tell on me, and I know it. And I know it.
Well, well, well. Poking our nose into Mortimer's little secrets, are we? You
Don't
do
tell
surprise
me.
It's not what you're thinking. I'll explain everything.
No, you will not, sir. It has nothing to do with me, and by the way, I never even saw you.
Period.
So, I'll be on my way now.
Thanks again.
With such indulgence, I owe him one. Why such indulgence? I don't really care. I owe him one. Why such
You had me
indulgence?
trapped. Why not say anything?
I would have wanted someone to open the door for me, too. And while it's too late for me, it may not be for you.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Goodbye.
What is the tea? I did not expect him to help us.
wasted enough time. I better get moving if I want to find my mother.
Find a way out. We did that. But we failed, unfortunately. Find out the origin of the sword left by your mother. More! More! Oh my god! I'm already stressed out. This is too much for me. I'm stressed. Do I leave? Do I stay here or do I leave? Hello? Find out the origin of the sword left by your mother. What's this? Presentation of the Mortimer family tree. Patronage of the Mortimer family tree.
Oh, the family tree.
William Alexander Mortimer, first of his name. William Terence Mortimer. Look for the last descendant. See other ancestors.
The first William Alexander Mortimer. He was born in 1131 and distinguished himself during the Third Crusade, during which he rubbed shoulders with Richard the Lionheart. He showed outstanding bravery during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre. He died in 1211 in the country of Westford at the age of 80. What longevity. Nice. Nothing is mentioned about his wife.
The direct descendant of William Alexander Mortimer I was born in 1195 on his father's return from the crusade. Only son, more discreet than his father, it states that he was widely traveled. He produced only one descendant, named William Michael Mortimer. He died in 1275. There's no chapter dedicated to his mother.
Last
Lord
descendant.
William Alexander Mortimer, lover of the arts and the sciences, he took up politics at an early age. After rapidly becoming influential, he decides to retire from public life in order to organize conferences reserved for the elite with the aim of finding answers to world problems. Blah, 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 blah.
Please.
He's also an only son, and the book doesn't mention any known descendant.
Okay, so
Right.
how do I find
For
this
one,
tea?
The women of the lineage are not mentioned at all. What a cavalier attitude. Right.
Come on,
Let's see.
feminists.
Who else is there?
Okay, so they gave me nothing.
All right. For one, the women of the lineage are not mentioned at all. What a cavalier attitude. Right. Let's see. Who else is there?
Return to table of contents. Presentation of the Mortimer family. Patronage of the Mortimer family.
This seems to be the list of grants and sponsorships given by the Mortimer family.
Albert the Great.
In 1489,
What does it matter? What does any of this matter?
Caravel Santa Clara from Juan Niño.
I wish I
shipowner
could skip
on
through
behalf
some of
Don
this.
Luis de la Cerda. The vessel will be renamed La Niña.
The way I have no points for anything, like, what's the point? What is the point?
In 1567, the Mortimer family financed the brickworks in Qinhongdao in China, fitted out with 51 furnaces 3.5 meters high, in guise of a protocol gift for Long King, the emperor of the Ming Dynasty.
I don't know. I don't know if any of this really matters. Find out the origin of the sword left by your mother. So it has to be in this book. It's no other way.
Well, well. History of the Mortimer lineage. Looks like his ancestors have always sought to improve society and have had an open attitude towards the arts.
That's it. That's it.
This seems to be the list of grants and sponsorships given by the Mortimer family.
What is this?
In 1645, the Mortimer family allocated a pension to be passed down the generations to the Nerac family from Bordeaux, ship owners and refiners from father to son, a family known for their expeditions to Africa and America.
Y'all, none of this matters. Like, I don't know. What do they want from me? They have me stumped this episode. Usually I can figure stuff out, baby. They've been taking me through it. Oh, so I didn't do that bad. I got locked inside of Mortimer's secret study, but I met Manuel Godoy. I got some information out of Von Wallner. I found the nightmare that my mother mentioned. I got to know Waldo. I found a way of getting into the secret study, and I had a strange conversation with Jacques Peru. So I only had one fail, which I don't know how I was going to get out of there because I thought it was the same code. So we're level 6, exactly. Okay, cool. I need to be smart about this because the way I fail at everything that I try. Okay. Definitely need more occult stuff. I'm level 1 logic, level 1 vigilance, level 1 questioning. I'm gonna do more politics. This, more science, and I guess that's it. Complete the 6th quest. Okay, y'all, so I think this is where I'm gonna stop it. We're gonna do another part of me doing another 2 parts of this chapter 2, and yeah, that was a lot. That was actually a lot. I'm stressed.